Welcome back to the Bayside Leadership Development Podcast. So over the last couple podcasts, we've been talking about what in the world is leadership. And so leadership, we've broken down into 5 primary categories. In the first category, people have. Over time, it's something that people know. Leadership is also a behavior. It is something that people do. It is also a response to a specific situation, and leadership is also a relationship that a leader has with a follower. So these ideas of leadership should shape and construct the reality of how a leader interacts with a follower. Because here's the thing, a leader without followers is just a human. Honestly, there's really nothing special about them. They can be the most charismatic person in the world, but if there's no one following them, then a leader is not a leader. And so with leaders, this is where trait theory or the natural born leader theory is beginning to get undermined a little bit, because if you have a naturally born leader that no one is following, they have no use essentially. Where the skills approach comes in is if we teach everybody to become a leader, certain people will have the traits and do a good job. Certain people will not have the traits, not do such a great job. This is where the idea of leadership behavior comes in, because now it's not contingent on who you are and it's not contingent on what you know, but it's how you apply what you know in the context of a relationship, on the context of the development of another human being. And so there are certain leadership behaviors that we have. And some of those behaviors include talking to people. That can be known, but unless you actually leader that I studied for a while, and this leader was so knowledgeable when it came to understanding how to lead people. The issue was when he was in a room with a bunch of people, he kind of turned into a wallflower. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. And though he knew, I should cast vision right now, because he didn't know how to apply what he learned. He didn't know how to match a behavior with a specific set of knowledge. So in your ministry, whatever you're in, we have to be able to understand, okay, what is the aspect of knowledge that I need to be able to lead, and how do I apply that to lead people? And that is the behavioral approach to leadership. And it is applying what you know. It's not just learning the skills, but actually doing the skills, doing the acts of leadership. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I think that if we as leaders can begin applying what we know, it can completely and drastically change the face of how we lead our organizations and our teams. Love you guys. Thank you so much for investing in taking your leadership to the next level. Bye.